La 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 la. La 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 la. La 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 la. MMAT. Now that I've lost everything to you, you said you wanna know PR news, and it is breaking my heart. You are dropping. Madam crying. Wanna take good care. I hope you say a lot of nice things to the bears. But then a lot of green things turn red out there. Ooh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. It's hard to get by just upon a smile. Oh, baby, baby, it's a wild world. I always remember you like old days. Wait a minute. Why am I singing a sad song sort of for a upbeat video? Oopsie. What is up, dudes and dudettes? This is Diligence here. Welcome to your favorite YouTube channel that covers MMAT and other arbitrage and winning situation on the stock market. And for those of you who just listened to my song, thank you so much for being my loyal audience. I know I'm a really great singer. But anyways, guys, when you look at the chart this morning, you might be like, oh no, it's gonna be a down day again. Oh, it dropped from 3.74 to 3.41. No. But what if I tell you that being a flat / semi down day is actually a good thing in terms of for a monthly outlook, even for a weekly outlook for MMAT? Ooh, that would be very interesting, right? So there are two things to really consider this morning, okay? So first thing we need to consider is, we're going to look at that first, that later. So we're going to look at VIX, okay? So if you look at the VIX gapped up today, which means the market is anticipating a drop on Wednesday. It's setting up for a drop on Wednesday. But whenever your market is setting up for a drop on Wednesday, that means on Wednesday, there's going to be something very interesting happens despite the market prepare for Wednesday, if that makes sense. So for those of you who don't understand what I'm talking about, I'm literally talking about the new Jay Powell statement on this Wednesday. And it's going to be huge because it sort of dictates the third quarter and sort of like the last quarter's inflation outlook and monetary policy sort of thing. That sort of it's a pointer towards either the economy is gonna go grow or go recession. Okay, and a lot of people are sort of setting up for that play. Some people are buying VIX calls, and you know, I was gonna do it, but it might be a little bit too late at this point because VIX actually went down by a lot today when it opens. Okay. And then I think it's going to keep contracting and contracting. I might consider getting some VIX calls tomorrow just to prepare for Brody Powell's little statement on Wednesday. But other than that, I think the general economic outlook is actually pretty good for MMAT in particular. Because right now MMAT is dirt cheap. Okay, it's literally dirt cheap. And it seems like George isn't sending out stupid PR tweets about basketball anymore. And in terms of the general metamaterial industry, the outlook in Asia is pretty good. I know a lot of you are waiting for me to make that Sasuke video, but really, I'm gonna make that right after this video, okay? And it's gonna be a little bit long, but it's gonna sort of make a general assumption of the 5G rollout situation with metamaterial in play in Asia. Okay, so right now, get into today's like golden content. The reason why trading flat is a good thing is, I don't know if your sugar mama and the sugar daddies ever taught you how to read an option chain, but here it is. So if we look at the open interest for calls, we'll see that a lot of open interest for call options is at $4 strike. And then this morning, the $5 strike is around 7,000. And you literally bought in a bunch of $5 calls, like in the past about 4 or 5 hours, I think. What does this mean is if the corresponding put option doesn't outweigh the call options, that means the general market is very bullish on this stock, at least for the August 20th sort of option chain, okay? That means by August 20th, a lot of people, right, a lot of us are expecting the stock to be over $4, which is very intuitive. Because basically right now at 420, there's a major resistance line, and you actually don't want a stock to be over $4 sort of before August 20th, unless it stabilizes over $4, okay? Because just like Clove, just like Newegg, just like AMC, just like any other meme stock, I'm not saying that MMT is a meme stock, but I'm just saying a lot of people categorize it as meme stock. In order for it to sort of have the momentum to go up after August 20th, you sort of want a panned up blue ball sex drive instead of like a huge morning wood sort of thing, all the way up to $5 or $5.2, and it's going to drop. And by the time of August 20th, it sort of dropped under $4. That means all of the entire option flow over here, which is big money, big retail money, are blown. So our objective is at August 20th, we have to stabilize the stock. Okay, let's just put it in a simple terms, okay? By the market close on August 20th, 4 o'clock Eastern time, the stock has to be over $4, preferably like $5, okay? That means retail win this month, okay? And I am very hopeful that retail is going to win this month. Because if you look at the put options, if you look at all the open interest, there are more open interest. That means there are more people selling puts at $3 than any other hedging plays, okay? I mean, there are maybe in 1 or 2 universes in the multiverse that the shorts might win. But I think in our universe, I think this month, especially for the August 20th auction pool, we're going to win. The retail's going to win, and the price is going to be over $4. And hopefully it's going to be like that. Because if the price is going to be over $4, that means at $4, or the best case scenario is the stock goes up to $6. And by about mid-August, we accumulate a lot of $6 calls. That means on the day of August 20th, if the stock is over $6, we're going to have a gamma squeeze. Okay? And you guys are like, what the? Yes. The topic of squeezing isn't over yet, okay? And unlike other channels, this stock actually have a lot of squeeze potential because we still have the preferred dividend haven't been paid yet, right? It haven't been, it's declared. It haven't really declared the actual amount of the preferred stock, which is the dividend, right? If it declared the dividend, right, and if we have multiple gamma squeeze before they declare the dividend, we actually will have a huge sort of like a squeezing potential later in the year, okay? So a lot of you who are just new to this channel or who new to this stock, you guys are literally buying a dirt cheap stock with a huge discount and waiting for it to squeeze. And for a lot of us who are quote unquote backholding, especially for a lot of you who are not really a lot of you, I think there are 10% of you who are holding an average price that's higher than $8. You guys think you're backholding, but in reality, you're not really, because you're essentially paying a premium for time value. Because as I said before in a lot of videos, if you just hold a stock for 6 years, it's going to be over $30. Okay, like no doubt. Because the way how George operates, George doesn't really attract short-term capital. That means there's not going to be a lot of volatility spike in the stock on around about like $3-ish. There is going to be, or there might be a universe where the stock dropped to $2.79, as I indicated 2 or 3 videos before. But right at that point, a bunch of people is going to come in and start buying, because that's just a ridiculous price point for metamaterials. But anyways, in terms of this week's outlook, you guys should be happy about it. Shouldn't be sad. Go hug your wife. Tell her that this week's going to be a great week. Just like, the background I have over here, the light. The light is just around the corner. You just have to wait. You have to be patient. And a lot of you have been averaging down. Good for you. For me, my liquidity is just tied in the stock. And for a lot of you who are just saying, oh my God, it's a scam. A lot of times, you got to wait. And patience is the key to a lot of profiting trades. Because as the yield drop and as the bond market sort of tightens up, the volatility in this market is gonna have like a huge spike, and then it's gonna just flatten out over the next few years. And so we want to put our money in dirt cheap stock that have high growth potential, even in a very inflationary economy, even in an economy that we might see sort of like interest rate hike. We want to avoid a lot of like already sort of have a huge growth stock. You wanna buy in those stocks with huge potential, which I think metamaterial is one of them. Especially if we view the fact that they're the first metamaterial public traded company, even though George is running a old PhD management. But the fact that they're the first, but the fact that they might actually make money this year makes it a really great stock choice to buy into. Okay? And for those who haven't subbed, because this is one of the most honest YouTube channel on YouTube. And for those of you who haven't liked, go smash that like button, because we want to beat the YouTube algorithm. We want more and more people watch this video. So essentially before August 20th, if a lot of retail volume comes in, it's payday. It is payday, especially for those of you who's been averaging down, okay? Don't be so sad. This implied volatility is just very interesting. This stock is actually day traders heaven and swing traders heaven, but we don't really want to talk about it today. I just want you guys to know that we are not financial advisors. We do not give financial advices, and everything we say on this channel is for shits and giggles. But it's gonna be a good week ahead. Oh, just one more thing though. In case you guys get salty on Wednesday when you see a drop, don't be, because essentially the entire market is expecting a drop on Wednesday because of a powwow speech on Wednesday. And if you're afraid of that, then you can actually utilize the option to sort of protect you from the drop. And you can maybe make a big profit if you are playing with short-term puts. But at this point, a lot of us' liquidity is tied, so you just wait for it to sort of drop on Wednesday if it actually drops, right? If it actually drops on Wednesday, then you might bite a dip a little bit. You probably can make about 60 cents on the next day. But it is just what it is. Like Brody Powell just gonna destroy the economy once again on the 28th. But that's more like a doomsday talk. If you are more positive and if you want to see there's going to be in one of those universes where even though the entire market starts dropping, MMAT still stabilizes at $3.5 on Wednesday, and somehow, somewhat at market end, it start rising to $4. That could be one of the universes too. Our job is just to make sure that the $4 strike line, the strike price line, is protected all the way until August 21st, 2021. Okay. Once it stabilizes $4 around August 21st, 2021, well, that actually doesn't happen because it's a Saturday. So we want, by this option expiration day, our strike price is over $4. If our strike price is over $4, we're all set. We're all set for Q3. Okay. All right. See you guys on the upside.